everyone, welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we are going to be making pumpkin puree for like your pies, your cookies, your breads, your cakes, things like that. Or just for, a side dish. You want a bowl so you can put your seeds in that in. I roast my seeds, I don't throw them away, but if you don't do that, put them in the compost or feed them to chickens if you got chickens, but we eat ours. So alright, so you're gonna have a bowl, a spoon to help you scrape it all out, a knife, a cutting board, and of course your pumpkins. These are the sugar pumpkins, or I think some people call them pie pumpkins because there's greater sugar content in these. Also, they're a lot denser. They have less stringy flesh. So, you can use a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin for this, but these have less water content, and of course, like I said, the flesh is more dense. It's not stringy. So, these are the best to use, but you can use any pumpkin you want. The way I like, that's my oven. So yes, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 450 degrees, okay? You can cut it any way you want. To me, it's easier to put it on its side. Okay, this way. I hope you guys can see. Didn't cut that very straight, did I? There we go. Alright. There we go. And you're gonna just take, you want to get all the strings and the seeds out. Alright, I'm going to continue to do this with all of these, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I can only do 3 at a time because that's all my oven will fit. So you clean out the insides, and you don't put nothing on it, no salt, no oil, no nothing, okay? And you're going to bake it in the oven for... for this small one, I'll probably check it after about 30-40 minutes. But these bigger ones, I'll check it in 1 hour. So, alright, I will show you when they're done. You want it to be fork tender. So, when these are done baking, or roasting, however you all want to call it, roasting, I'll meet you back here. Okay, so... I know I said 450. No, I was wrong. I don't know why I said that. You want it at 375. I've already checked these. You can see the fork tender, where your fork doesn't have any resistance and it just goes in like that. Yeah, we'll move over here. See how it just kind of pokes in? Just like that. Alright, these are super hot. I just took them out of the oven. So we're going to let these cool. See, look at that steam. We're going to let these cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. Look at that. That right there is what's going to give you the flavor. So, alright. So when these have cooled, then we'll come back and we'll do the next step. Okay, so now that everything is cooled off, I've got all of them but one more pumpkin to do. sorry, getting all in your way. Alright, so what I did after I took it out of the oven is I took a fork and I just kind of went around the edges just to kind of help the flesh to come away from the edges. And then you want to take a spoon. I mean, look, it doesn't take much. You just want to scrape. Just like that. And they only took about 45 minutes to cook, so it didn't take very long. That's simple. Now, you can, if you want, you can boil this, like peel it and then chop it up and boil it. And that is faster. But honestly, this is where the flavor is when you roast it, okay? So if depending on how fast you want to do it, or if you got the time to roast it, I would say roast it for sure, okay? All right, let me get all this cleaned up, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so we're going to puree this because we don't want any lumps. If you do not have a food processor, then go ahead and use like a potato masher or a fork or whatever. But I have got a lot to do, so I'm going to use my food processor. Okay, so I've got it all pureed. Look at all that yumminess. Oh my gosh, I could just eat this right now. Like, seriously. Alright, so here's the thing. Each pie will make anywhere between 1 to 2, or pie, each pumpkin, gosh, Allison, will make 1 to 2 pies. So I've got enough pumpkin here, or pumpkin puree here, that I could make anywhere from 10 to 12 pies. You only need 2 cups. Oh, what am I saying? God. No, not 10 to 12. I had 6 pumpkins, so I can make, let's see, 6, yeah, 12. Yeah, up to 12, because if each one makes 2. Okay, I was correct. Okay. Anyhow, so there you go. That is what you do. Now, you can put this in the fridge and store it for about a week, or you can bag it and freeze it for, I've had it freeze for 6 months and still be good. It's never stayed in the fridge longer than that, so I don't know if it can go longer than 6 months, but I know that I have frozen it in bags for at least 6 months. So, anyhow, there's your puree for, your pie or your cupcakes or your cake, your cookies, whatever. You could even turn this into a soup. I mean, that would be amazing, or even as a side dish. So, and then just freeze it and pull it out, and there you go. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave me a comment down below. All right, don't forget to smile. Bye.